September 7th, 2017. You're scrolling through your phone when a breaking news alert appears. Equifax hacked. 147 million Americans affected. Your stomach drops. But what the headline doesn't say is even scarier. The hackers had been inside for 76 days, watching everything, stealing everything. Your name, birth date, social security number, address, all gone. And the company trusted to protect that data? They had no idea. Let's go back to how it started. March 7th, 2017. Equifax's IT team gets an urgent alert from the Department of Homeland Security. A huge security hole has been found in a tool called Apache Struts. It runs part of Equifax's website, the same part that connects directly to people's private credit information. The warning is clear. Fix this right now. But inside Equifax, things are a mess. Their cybersecurity system is old and weak. A 2015 report had already found hundreds of unpatched bugs sitting wide open. Nobody fixed them. Equifax's process to patch systems works like an honor system. Did you update your server? Sure did, boss. But nobody checks if that's true. An employee runs a scan, finds some problems, patches them, and moves on. They think it's handled. But one server, just one, doesn't get updated, and that tiny mistake will soon become one of the biggest data breaches in history. For a few weeks, nothing happens. But hackers never sleep. On May 12, 2017, someone finds that open server. No alarms, no alerts. Equifax security monitor should have caught it, but the system's security certificate had expired months ago. Nobody renewed it. That means the alarm system that was supposed to protect millions of people was basically unplugged. The hackers step inside quietly. At first, they move carefully. They explore the system, learning how everything works. Then, they find what every hacker dreams of: login credentials. One of them is so simple it's laughable. Username admin, password admin. Yes, the company trusted with America's financial data used the same password as an old Wi-Fi router. With those keys, the hackers become invisible. They move around like ghosts, pretending to be real employees. They start pulling data: names, birth dates, social security numbers, driver's licenses, credit card info, everything. They don't take it all at once. They're smart. They run small data requests. Over 9,000 of them. Each one grabs a little more. They package the stolen data into small encrypted files and send them out across 34 servers in 20 countries. Then they delete every trace. For 76 days, they quietly drain the system. Terabytes of data leave the company. Around 30 gigabytes a day, about 10 million people's full identities every single day. Still, no one at Equifax notices. Why? Because their alarm system is still off. All because someone forgot to renew a certificate that cost less than lunch. Then, one normal day, July 29th, 2017, an IT worker starts renewing old certificates. He fixes the one for the monitoring system. Suddenly, his screen lights up with thousands of alerts, massive data transfers, strange network activity, a possible breach. His coffee drops. He can't believe what he's seeing. For over 2 months, hackers have been inside stealing everything. Inside the headquarters, panic explodes. The executives gather in a room. The CIO says, "We've been hacked." The CEO asks, "How bad?" "We don't know." "Who did it?" "We don't know." "Is it over?" "We think so." Then, just days later, 3 top executives quietly sell $1.8 million in company stock, right before the public finds out. They claim it's just a coincidence. The FBI will later investigate, but nothing happens to them. Equifax hires a top cybersecurity firm, Mandiant. They call the mission project Sierra. The results are shocking. 145 million Americans affected. later revised to 147 million. Plus 209,000 credit card numbers, 182,000 personal dispute documents, and data from Canada and the UK. The hackers didn't just steal information, they stole the entire design of Equifax's systems. Weeks go by. The public still knows nothing. Equifax delays telling people while they prepare their response. Finally, on September 7, 2017, they announce the breach. The news spreads instantly. The company's stock drops 35%, wiping out $5 billion. Millions of Americans are furious. Most didn't even know what Equifax was until that day. Then the company makes everything worse. Their help website, EquifaxSecurity2017.com, looks like a scam. It's not even on Equifax's main domain and gives random answers. Type any name, sometimes it says you're affected, sometimes it says you're fine. To make things even more ridiculous, Equifax's official Twitter account accidentally tweets the wrong website link 8 times, sending people to a fake phishing site. They basically hacked themselves while responding to being hacked. The outrage grows. Their free credit monitoring includes fine print that says, by signing up, you lose your right to sue. Within a day, they remove the clause, but the damage is done. People are furious. Soon after, heads start rolling. The chief security officer and chief information officer both retire. The CSO's degree, music composition. The internet explodes with jokes. A music major was protecting America's data. A few days later, CEO Richard Smith also retires. His goodbye package, $90 million. He gets rich while 147 million people get robbed. In October, Smith faces Congress. Lawmakers from both sides are united in anger. This is the most devastating cyber attack on Americans' personal information ever, one says. Smith blames human error and technology failure. Congress doesn't buy it. One lawmaker holds up a credit report. This is what you sell, trust. And you broke it. Smith has no answer. Lawsuits pile up. Over 700 in total, including a $70 billion class action case. But something strange keeps happening. The stolen data never appears on the dark web, not once. Usually, stolen info shows up in days or weeks. This time, nothing. Experts start whispering, this wasn't about money. This was about intelligence. Then, February 10th, 2020. The Department of Justice holds a press conference. Attorney General William Barr steps up to the microphone. The United States is charging 4 members of China's People's Liberation Army with the Equifax breach. The names are read out: Wu Jiang, Wang Qian, Shu Ke, and Liu Lei. Not criminals, not random hackers, soldiers. The Chinese military stole the personal data of 147 million Americans, plus Equifax's trade, secrets, and database designs. It wasn't theft, it was espionage. The DOJ reveals everything: the 34 servers across 20 countries, the custom-built malware, the attack timed perfectly for when Equifax would be most vulnerable. And it fits a pattern. 2014, China hacks Anthem Insurance, stealing 78 million medical records. 2015, they breach the Office of Personnel Management, stealing data on 22 million government employees. 2018, Marriott Hotels, 500 million guest records, and now Equifax. Health, travel, government, finance, all connected. Together, it forms the biggest intelligence database in history. China denies everything, of course. The hackers never face trial. They stay in Beijing, free and untouchable. Meanwhile, Equifax pays a $700 million settlement. Victims are offered $125 or free credit monitoring. But when millions apply, the money runs out. Most people get $7. $7 for their stolen identity. Equifax spends over $1 billion upgrading its systems. The stock price bounces back within 18 months. Executives keep their bonuses. Business goes on. But for everyone else, the fear never ends. Every strange call, every rejected loan, every weird charge, you wonder if it's connected. Your information lives somewhere on a foreign server, part of a digital weapon built from your own identity. And the truth is, it'll happen again. Different company, different hackers, same story. Because in the digital world, your data isn't just information, it's power. And someone, somewhere, is always trying to take it.